feeling it.
All please rise. Worshipful Mayor of Ramsgate, Councillor Laurie Hudson. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Right, good evening members, and good evening anybody who's looking and watching online. Welcome to the annual meeting of the Town Council, this being Wednesday the 6th of May 2026. Before I start, the full council, I just want to make a little surprise for one of our members of staff, for our Eileen, who for our Eileen, who's done 16 years of service, that's this week, for Ramsgate Town Council there from the very start. And all told in local government, she's, is it 36 years? And Eileen and I have known each other all of that time. And I do feel sorry for her. But knowing Eileen as I do, she's a great person. She's got a great personality, and her witticisms, she's called me down several times. And but what she's done is a steadfast job. Yeah. It's put her heart and soul into Ramsgate Town Council, and it's something that the staff, colleagues, wanted to recognise for her. So, Eileen, we'd like to give you this on behalf of us all. And do you want to show people that? I know it's a bit. Well, it saves you working out. It's worth about £10. But can I ask you?
Speech. Speech. Perfect.
Thank you. Now, would you like to say something?
I haven't prepared anything. I love working here, but I know that now is the right time for me to drop my hours, etc. So I'm not going anywhere yet. Oh. But yeah, I do love working here. I love my colleagues. We get on so well. It's like family. You guys, I know you all get on well with all of you. So thank you very much.
It has been a pleasure. For you. No, it's been a pleasure for us to have you here. Very, very, very much, Eileen. Right, moving on to the agenda. Item 1, apologies. To receive and approve apologies for absence from members of the council.
We have apologies from Councillor Huxley, who has a family commitment, and Councillor Young, who is unwell.
Thank you. Item 2 of 1 is, as Councillor Young is unwell, you're being asked to consider a request from Councillor Young for an extended period of absence due to her ill health. Members, I don't know if any of you want to make a comment in relation to that, Councillor Makinson.
I hear that she does a very good job in Cliff's End.
She does.
For her constituents,
Yeah.
so I think we ought to support her.
I agree. Councillor Chunk, did you want to say something?
Yes, I've known Barbara not young. It's not nice one, not well. Even though in people, so as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah. Councillor Crittenden?
Yeah, I definitely support it. I read the report online a couple of days ago, and I noted that the request was for 3 months, but also looking at the other surrounding issues, I actually was thinking that it would be better if we went for 6 months. I don't know how others feel about that.
I haven't got a problem with that.
So,
Any members got a problem with that?
I was just thinking about the issues that are there, and certainly, as it's already been said, she's still very much able to work from home. But it's just it's about getting out, rather, I understand, rather than anything else. So
Would you propose that, please?
I'm quite happy to propose that we go for 6 months extension.
So that we give her, so that her request will be accepted and the period of absence will be 6 months.
And that councillor
Seconded.
seconded.
Members, all in favour, please show. Thank you, that's carried. Item 2, any declarations of interest? Anybody got any declaration of interest on the issues on the agenda this evening? Take the silence as a no then, thank you. Right, you'll see on the agenda, members, you're asked to be aware of the standing order 8, voting on appointments. So if you just bear that in mind when we come to it. So, moving on to the main act, or main acts, I should say. Item 3 is election of chair for 26-27. So, members, is there any proposal for being chair? Please start. Councillor Green.
I understand that self-nomination is allowed,
Yes, it is.
in which case I'd like to nominate myself.
Thank you. Is there a seconder? Councillor Moore.
Seconder.
Thank you. Right, I'm also going to put myself forward myself for chair, retention of the chair, I should say. Can I have is there a seconder? Councillor Crittenden, thank you. Okay, as Councillor Green was the first one to nominate himself, in accordance with the process, then I'm now going to ask, Councillor Green will go first, and I'm now going to ask for those who wish to vote for Councillor Green to be chair. Can you please raise your hands? 5. Thank you. Right, now moving on to me, for those who wish to vote for me, could you please raise your hands and show? I haven't voted, no. Sorry about that. Right then, that just leaves me to declare, or will you declare, or shall I declare? I declare that I am now elected chair for the following year. Thank you.
Congratulations, Chair.
Thank you very much.
So I, and then state your name.
Yeah.
Sorry, Dave.
Right, I, Stephen Alban, having been elected as chair of Ramsgate Town Council, declare that I take that office upon myself and will duly and faithfully fulfil the duties of it according to the best of my judgment and ability. I undertake to observe the code as to the conduct which is expected of a member of Ramsgate Town Council. Right, moving on to item 4, which is the election of vice chair for 26-27. Do I have any of you which to put themselves forward for vice chair?
I would like to self-nominate.
Anybody else, members? No? Can I have a show of hands, please? For acceptance, thank you. But just the formality of it. Thank you, that is carried. Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Filling your name in, and I'll read that statement.
Stand up. I feel like I ought. Right, I, Anne-Marie Nixie, having been elected as Vice Chair of Ramsgate Town Council, declare that I take that office upon myself and will duly and faithfully fulfil the duties of it according to the best of my judgment and ability. I undertake to observe the Code of Conduct to which is expected of a member of Ramsgate Town Council. Thank you very much.
Right, item 5. Election of mayor. Okay. To elect the worshipful, the Mayor of Ramsgate, the Mayor will then adjourn to the office to receive the Mayor's chain and badge. In a year when the current Mayor is re-elected, they will stay in the council chamber, blah, blah, blah. So, I'm now looking for nominations to be Mayor for the following year. Councillor Makinson?
I nominate Councillor Ara.
Is there anybody?
I'll second that.
Okay, thank you. Anybody else to put themselves forward for Mayor? Councillor Shonk?
I nominate the resigning mayor at the moment because he's done a good job this year. Whilst for all things when it's going good, so I'll vote for you again.
Do you wish to take that one?
Sadly, I'd decline that, but thank you, Councillor Shonk. I really appreciate it.
That's what I do. I miss a nice guy.
Sometimes. Right, members, so there aren't any other proposals, so therefore can I have a vote to who wishes to support Councillor Ara to be this year's Mayor? Thank you, that's carried. And well done.
You need to get dressed.
All rise.
And for those of you watching online, if you're not quite sure what's happening, the old mayor's gone out and the new mayor is coming into the process. So just so yeah. All right, pass the best mayor.
Thank you.
Thank you. Read out something. Yes. I didn't make glasses. I don't think it will work.
Look, he's not now got special powers now.
Thanks.
Oh, you've got special powers, don't you? Now. You've got special powers.
Yes.
You're the mayor.
I have a special power, yes. I, Councillor Roshanara, shall be as I ought to be, good and true, to our sovereign King Charles III, his heirs and lawful successors, and the state customs and liberties of this town and port of Ramsgate, and the office of mayor there, well and truly, to the best of my power, will maintain, fulfill, and execute, and true judgment shall give, as well to rich as to poor, not being hindered for fair, favour, or affection, or for any other cause. Thank you.
Thank you.
Read that out.
I, Councillor Roshanara, having been elected as Right Worshipful the Mayor of Ramsgate, declare that I take that office upon myself and will duly and faithfully fulfill the duties of it according to the best of my judgment and ability. Carry on, yeah? I undertake to observe the code as to the conduct which is expected of member of Ramsgate Town Council.
Right, I just need you now to, whether you appoint the chaplain or faith leader.
Yes, I will. I will have Carl from Salvation Army and also Paul from
Carl Whitehead.
Carl Whitehead from Salvation Army and
Whitehead, yeah.
yeah, and Paul from St. George's, and also Rabbi Cleve as well. I normally have interfaith.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
That's even better. Okay, thank you. And also, will you be appointing a consort?
My husband.
Your
yes.
husband will be your consort. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I would like to thank our previous mayor, Laurie Hudson, and who worked tirelessly hard for this town. And I'm very proud of your work. You have done a great job. And thank you for doing everything you've done for the town. Thank you.
Right, moving on to item 6, which is the election of a deputy mayor. So, proposals for...
Yeah, can I propose?
Of course you can.
Yes, I propose Councillor Jane Hetherington, please.
Seconder? Seconded. Anybody else want to put themselves forward? No? Then can I have a vote for Councillor Hetherington, please? Thank you, that's carried, and well done, Councillor Hetherington.
Well done.
Yeah. I think you will.
That could fetch a few pence for down there on the prawn shop. Good payment for previous service.
Right. I, Jane Hetherington, having been elected as Deputy Mayor of Ramsgate, declare that I take that office upon myself and will duly and faithfully fulfil the duties of it according to the best of my judgment and ability.
Right, moving swiftly
Chair,
on.
sorry, could I possibly, on behalf of the council, I'd also like to thank Zoe, Deputy Mayor, and all that you've done for us, and thank you for everything, Pat. It's been a pleasure.
I'm just going to do that myself.
So you're doing it now?
Yes.
Okay, moving on, item 7, committees. Council is asked to appoint chairs and vice chairs of the following committees, and we'll take them one at a time. The first one is finance and general purposes. If anybody who wants to be chair of finance and general purposes.
I nominate Councillor Green.
Second.
Seconded. Okay with that, Councillor Green?
Is there nobody else?
Is there anybody else who wants to put themselves forward?
Looking is not the appropriate.
Are you okay with that, Councillor Green? You happy doing that?
Yeah, guess so.
So enthusiastic. Can I show that all in favour of Councillor Green being FG? Thank you. That is carried.
I'd also like to thank him for all his past work.
But he's not gone anywhere.
I know, but
We do. So we now move on to vice chair of F&GP. Does anybody wants to be vice chair of F&GP, please? We don't have to have
Popular thing.
We don't have to have a vice chair.
I don't have
We don't have to have a vice chair for any committee. It's just there. So if there are none,
Well,
Could I nominate my current vice chair? He's doing such a good job.
I'll second that.
that's graciously accepted.
Okay. Is there anybody else? Are you happy with that, Jane? To accept that?
Delighted.
You can see that. Right. All in favour, please show. Thank you. That's Councillor Hetherington as vice chair. The next one is planning and infrastructure. Anybody who wishes to be chair of planning and infrastructure?
I nominate Pat Nathanson. Because she's such a brilliant chair.
Yeah.
Is there anybody else?
Yes.
Right, okay, all in favour, please show. That's carried. Thank you. Vice chair of planning and infrastructure. Anybody?
Jane. Are you nominating Jane? No, because I would have done, but she's already
Anybody at all?
deputy mayor and
Vice chair of FGP.
Yeah.
But if no one else will do it, I will vice chair.
Okay, that's good.
I will vice chair planning and infrastructure.
Good.
Seconded, please, thank you. All in favour? Right, arms are up, right, okay, that's me. Item 3 is town promotion. I propose Councillor Crittenden. Another seconder, please. Johnson. Is there anybody else who wants to be chair of town promotion? No? Okay, so that's that. So all in favour, please show. That's carried, thank you. So it will be vice chair of town promotion. Is there anybody who wants to be vice chair of town?
Albeit in her absence, can I nominate Councillor Huxley?
Can't do that.
I'll second that.
My existing vice chair.
That, but,
Only if you know she's going to accept.
but there is a possibility that Councillor Huxley declines and we could bring it back to the next meeting.
Okay.
Subject to her confirming acceptance.
Yeah. So, okay, so nobody else? Okay, so let's vote her in her absence. All in favour, please show. Thank you. And obviously we'll sort that out with her when she returns.
Yeah, appreciate that.
Right.
She's been a very, very good vice chair on town
has, yeah.
for the last few years, so I'm hoping that she
She
accepts.
has. And carry on the good work, Councillor Crittenden.
Thank you.
Right, next one is asset management. Now, if you will recall that when we started asset management last year, no one wanted to be chair. So I was kind of barged into it of taking the chair, of chairing it. Is there anybody who would want to do it?
If it's not a declaration of interest at Radford House, I'll do it.
There's no declaration of interest.
I know, but it's only because it's like an asset, and I'm so.
I think you'd be great doing that.
It's very fun.
I'll second it. I'll second it.
Right, there you go.
All in favour, please show. Thank you. We don't need a vice chair for that, do we? We need a vice chair.
As per the other ones, it's not essential.
It's not essential, is it? But
Also whether the chair would like a.
would you like a vice?
Oh, it would be you if it wouldn't be me, wouldn't it? Because the chair is chairing anything if it's not me. So either or.
Anybody else want to be vice chair of what's it called? Asset management.
Could you cover that again?
I'll cover it. I'll be vice chair then. All right. So all in favour, please show. Thank you. Carried. Right. That's that out of the way. Item 8 is minutes. To approve the minutes of the ordinary meeting of the council held on the 29th of April 2026. Only questions of record may be considered. Members, have you got any questions in relation to that item? No, then I propose acceptance. Can I have a seconder, please? Councillor Austin. All in favour, please show. That's carried. Thank you. Item 9, policies and procedures. This is to approve the standing orders of the council, to approve the financial regulations of the council, and to approve the updated code of conduct for members as recommended by the monitoring officer. Did you want to say anything?
Thank you, Chair. The standing orders and financial regulations, there are no amendments proposed. These are only with you for annual review as per standing orders, but in case you were trying to find what the change is, there isn't. But the code of conduct does have amendments as recommended by the monitoring officer.
Personally, I think we should accept the monitoring officer's views on the code of conduct. I haven't got a problem with it at all. I propose acceptance.
Yep.
Can I have a seconder, please? That's agreed. All in favour, please show. Thank you, that's carried. Item 10 is a calendar of meetings to approve the schedule of meetings for ensuing council year. Members, any comments in relation to the calendar of meetings? That's agreed.
I think somebody's got a great job of avoiding.
Yes.
Until TDC put random meetings in,
Some random ones.
very much notice and throws it all out again.
Well, and
Congratulate you with this.
From the Deputy Town Clerk.
Deputy Town Clerk, yes, so we thank you for that, Dean. And can I say as well that we keep getting, well, I keep getting comments from other town councils to move them to our meetings to a Monday night like they have them. But as far as I'm concerned, we don't have to listen to them. So,
Agree with that first.
members, all in favour of the calendar of meetings? Thank you very much. That's carried. Item 11, Manston Airport Airspace change proposal, stage 3 consultation. This is to receive and consider a quote from Alan Stratford and Associates to provide professional advice on the Manston Airport Airspace change proposal, stage 3 consultation. It is recommended that the new project's budget could be used if the council wishes to approve this quote. Did you want to say anything further?
Just to confirm that Peter Forbes, the director, has confirmed that he could have a report produced in time for our meeting at the end of May, before the deadline in early June.
Members, have you read it and considered anything? Any comments? I know I've got one, but David?
I'd just like to say that if we do approve this, I would like to think that it would be in addition to what we've already agreed to
I think both, when I met with Laura this week, we talked about this, and initially the £3,000 seems a lot of money that we should be spending on this. However, there is always a however, isn't there? The quality of what they're saying, and certainly what I've read is he's got 5 bits that he's laid out as to what he thinks that they could come up with. So I think Laura talked me round because of the fact that I was concerned about what our residents would think of us spending another £3,000 on Manston Airport. However, as the town clerk stated, it's better to get this and go forward, because I was thinking, well, it's only RSP, but it's still got to go to the CAA have asked for it. So I think because they have done that, we should accept that we paid a £3,000. It's basically it's a new project that's been brought back from the dead, and it goes along with what Councillor Green has written. It's an addendum to that, and as we previously discussed, we not only send this to RSP, we send it to the CAA, and Laura come out and said we should send it to our MP as well. So if members are agreed with that, we will go with it. I propose we accept that. And so can I have all in favour, please show?
Abstain.
Yeah, that's fine, thank you. So that is carried, members.
Can I just get some clarification?
Yes.
Can we get the messaging out to residents? Because the way I look at it is we have been asked to, as a statutory body, to give feedback back in exactly the same way at TDC we asked Southern Water to give us feedback.
Yeah.
None of us have any expert knowledge in flight paths. No. And so the only option we do have is to actually employ people who are experts in the field.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's a fair comment. So that's, but in the end, I thought, change my mind, Lord. Yes, Councillor Mayoress.
I'd also like to say, could have gone the other way and supported it. I mean, I know he hasn't.
Yes.
But he could have done.
Yeah.
As far as residents are concerned.
Yeah.
He could have supported it.
Well, he effectively was asked to kind of find fault in it. I mean, that's effectively what we went with him for.
Oh, is it?
But he's come back with clarity, as far as I'm concerned. Councillor Green.
It is a very difficult thing, as you probably know, because the only flight paths that make the airport work are over Ramsgate.
Yeah, very
and so it's a question of whether, in my mind, whether the detrimental effect on Ramsgate outweighs the, whatever you'd like to think, is the advantage of having a freight hub.
I mean, he's also quoting, he quoted himself, but saying that the figures that RSP have put forward are not credible. So that's for me is probably the biggest challenge. So members, all in favour? Thank you. That is carried. And members, thank you. Sorry.
There was one item that we missed actually under committees. Members are asked to note that for the Planning and Infrastructure Committee meeting next week, that membership to remain the same.
Okay.
Pending reviewing the terms of reference at the end of the month.
Yeah. Members all right with that?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. At the end of the meeting, date of the next council meeting is on the 27th of May, 7 p.m. ordinary meeting. Thank you, members.
All please rise.
That's the one change.
Before I change, can we have a group picture with all my colleagues? Is that okay?
Yes.
Can we have a group picture with everybody?